Hey, we good? Yes, we're good. Sorry, I'll get back into doing what I was doing in a moment. Just give me 1 second. Okay, here we are. Notification. Oh, that. Okay. Back to building. So, a dilemma here. Hmm. Ah, okay, so that's probably going to need to be... Probably have to do... Oh, yeah, I completely forgot I could have part of the hull on the deck shear itself. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. That's not going to work, but I know what will work. Ah, yeah, that. There we go. That works. Works perfectly, in fact. Alright. Can I? Yes, I can get away with that. That is not right. Uh, triangle corner. Right, there we go. Okay. Much better. How do I want to do this now? Let's start from down here. That does bother me. Does bother me. I'm gonna have to change it. And this one too. Oh yeah, no, that's much better. That's so much better. That, not so much. Well, actually, no. No, I think that'll work just fine. Maybe I should do that for... Oh well, it'll be fine. Need a single block there. I have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to do that. What were the designers... What were the designers thinking doing whatever the hell this is? TH class or weird, man. Right. Ah. Ooh, actually, I could try doing that. Never mind. No, I can't. I cannot try doing that. Ah, okay. Just did it from the wrong end there. Okay, that works. Oh yeah, how am I gonna connect that up? Okay. I'll have to do this one, and then that probably, then that, yeah, cool, okay. Except, not there, apparently. Hmm, that's not very promising. Alright. Yeah, yeah, okay, I'll take it. Maybe better yet. Yeah, yeah, alright, I'll take it. This could be much better. I'm not too happy with that. Hmm. Yeah, nah. Nah. Move that back. Not... No, I don't think so. So, yeah, that'll work right there then. Alright, so I'll have to move everything back, basically. That's not an issue. Oops. Nope, that is not the right way to do it. There, that's better. Yeah, this is working rather well, actually. That less so, but... except I can do that, and that works. Should I... No, I can't. Let's give that a shot. Ooh, this is a tough one. How do I want to do this? No, because it's a crank there that's unnecessary. Is crank the right term? I don't know. Someone knows, not me. That works. I'll take it. Oh, okay, could I have... Oh, or I could just do that. Cool. Not for all of it, though. Well, maybe I can just deco over it or something. That usually works just fine. So that... Only slightly, but it's enough that I'm okay with it. Okay. Maybe I should just... Yeah? Yeah, why not? Let's do it like that. That's gonna be hard to justify, because if it doesn't line up, which it doesn't, not gonna work. And that's the problem. One that I can fix like that, actually. Not so problematic after all. Okay, now that's problematic. Only slightly, though. I think I can fix this. Ooh, actually, now that I look a little closer, maybe this is not good. I don't know if I can be satisfied with that. Yeesh. Yeah, I can kind of see how the reflections make it look like a single face, where it's not ideal. I think it might work, though. Yeah? Yeah, you know what? That works. I'll take it. Now I will have to deco this a little bit. Let's use triangle generator. There. Negative 0.5, 0.5, negative 0.5. No. There. C. That's good. Height. One lower. Now that. No, actually. 3, 2. That works. Alright. Not beta 3.5. Let's timer stop the slight jitter there. 09. 095. Okay, that works. 1 and 2. And apply with mirror. Okay, cool. That's that all set. Now I can start filling in the thousands of, that's the wrong one, thousands of tiny holes here. So I'll get the reds done first. All right. Remember to optimize your builds, people. You could do that, or you could do that and save block count. As a bonus, you actually get more overall HP on your ship if you do that. Pretty neat stuff. Ah, did miss that spot. I missed a lot of spots. Once the hull's done, I can probably remove these crank motor props, which will be nice, not having to rely on those. I really wish we had like 5-meter beams or something. That'll never happen. Mark my words, it will never happen. There we go. Alright. Now I just gotta do the stern. Again, the red part first. I hope I'm not gonna have to deco that bit. Well, maybe a little bit. Hopefully not too much. Still have to do the superstructure, so that was my auto-clicker. There, alright. Oops. Okay, good, good. I think I'll just start from here. There's enough blocks that I can get away with it. Or a long enough section. Okay, that's going to need to be that. Since that's part of that, I'll have to do this. I can get away with that. Okay, cool. There we go. That's the top part of the hull done. This part is a little bit janky. I'll admit to that much, but well, it has been a while since I've done a German-style hull. Or, well, specifically German battleship-style hull. No, that order of those words were wrong. German battle... No, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I've already forgotten what they were, so it doesn't matter. That... Yeah, let's do that. It's a better curve. The stern section back here isn't very detailed on the blueprint I'm looking at. It doesn't have, like, a slope down to, like, here or anything from here. No, like, it's... From what I can guess, it's literally just this, and then... You know, it's not the usual style of hull. Like, if I spawn in... I can't explain it very well. This is a ship that I intend to use in my next Finest Hour playthrough. With a buddy of mine. Which is the campaign I'm building this in, by the way. You'll notice that the stern here not curves, but what's the word? Slopes? Yeah, slopes down here. As you can tell, English is my native language. It slopes down here, and there is this sort of plane here that sticks out from the middle. The blueprints for the H-43, that's what this ship is, just don't have that as far as I can tell. It's as if this whole thing just converges on this point at... Oh, you know what? That's probably the better way of doing it. Might have to change up this slope here, or well, this angled bit, just to make it a little less of a pain in the ass to do. Wow, that actually does look a lot better than I thought it would. I guess I haven't lost my touch after all. Well, we'll know that for sure once I do the draft. God help me. I'll come back to that ship later. Well, no, I'll show it off for a bit now. I'll let my ADHD take control for a bit. Generic American 5-inch guns. 5-inch 38. I believe these are the Mark 30 mounts, specifically? Mark 30 Mod 2 mounts? Let's see. Mark 32. Mark 32 mounts. Let's just Google it. Google images. Give me something. Ah, no, I did fuck it up. For one, I missed the... No, wait. Apparently this is not supposed to be there. Okay, this window thing is a bug that the devs have yet to fix. Just gotta click over here somewhere. It happens with a bunch of the UIs. I really wish they would fix it. Got some 3-inch gun, not 3-inch, 3.1, 80 millimeter. I'm not gonna bother with inches anymore. 80 millimeter guns based on the I forget the exact turret name, but if you go on World of Warships, you can find them on the American Super Battleship Maine. The 3-inch mounts on Maine. That's what these were based on. Then you have the 18-inch guns, which, when I finally get around to decoing them in the next, I don't know, 5 billion years or whatever the fuck, will look like Vermont's turrets, which will be used on the Tillman IV-2. That thing's gonna be an absolute terror to fight. God help me. I can despawn that. Yeah, this thing's about 2 million in cost, so expensive as all hell. Oh, and it's got some torpedoes there. Very powerful. Practically immune to aircraft at this point, but who cares? You're not here for that. You're here for shipbuilding, not self-glazing. Right. So... Oh god, I'm looking at the blueprint right now. I just noticed. I don't know how I got this far without just noticing this. The funnels are different sizes. The H-42, like all of the the H-43, like all of the H-class battleships, has 2 funnels. It's basically just bigger Bismarck, bigger main guns, and 2 funnels. And the catapults move to the, like, either here or here, but that's not important. On most of them, the funnels are the same size, roughly. Like on the H-39, which I'll be doing next, and the H-41. They both have the same size funnels. Well, roughly anyway. The H-43's rear funnel is like half the size of the front funnel, at least from the top down. It's really weird. I'm not sure why they did that, but they did. It's not like complaining will do anything now. The designers of this thing have been dead for like 40 years, 20 years at minimum. So, you know, it is what it is. Alright, let's... if there is a god, he will help me through this. And I'll have to reposition the torpedo tubes. Also, I'm just gonna show off these torpedoes, by the way. These are the... I forgot what the name was. 21-inch G7E T10 torpedo. I'm not sure if that's the exact variant of the G7 that I've made. There are some details missing. Like, there's a bunch of, like, small details back here that I didn't bother to do. Just because it would have been a, you know, massive pain in the ass, not worth it. But it's supposed to be the homing torpedo, because these torpedoes are homing. So, you know, figured might as well. I'll have to move them at some point. Alright. I guess I'll just have to look at probably Preußen from World of Warships. 3D model of that on Sketchfab for like the superstructure, since yeah, I don't think Hanover will be a good reference because it's kind of like if an H-44 was designed in the 50s or very late 40s. You know, it's about as long as one, but its guns are smaller and it's narrower. So yeah. Oh, also the blueprint for the H-43 has this kind of weird thing poking out. Like if I just... It's kind of got this like thing here, angled 30 degrees. I have no idea what this is. It's there on the blueprint in dashed lines. It's the same dashed line pattern as the torpedo tubes on the top-down view, but obviously that's not a torpedo tube. What moron puts a torpedo tube here, like that? On a battleship, no less. So, like, I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Like, for all I know, it's a... No, I can't even guess. I do not know what that is. Okay, that works. I have to change that to that. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. That there. You know, maybe I'll stream my Finest Hour playthrough. Once me and my buddy are done building all of the ships we intend to use. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that is abysmal dogshit shaping. I'm not... No. Okay, no, that's gotta change. Maybe you can change it later when I can be... well, when I have a better idea of what it's supposed to look like. Okay, that works. Okay, that doesn't work, though. I'll have to use a transition here. That's a little bit of a weird shape, but sure, I'll go with it. That's gonna have to be different, I think. Yeah, something like that, I think, is what I'm gonna have to do. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, I can deco that. And that as well. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Alright. Okay, that works. That's better. So I have no idea why this is shaped like that, but I'll humor him. I'll humor them. And do it anyway. Part of the original design after all. Yeah, I'll need more triangle gen for that. Oh, I'll have to remember to leave some good spaces for the torpedoes. They're supposed to be all grouped together, like they are right now. Ooh, okay. Now that's interesting. That's actually quite realistic as far as hulls go. This. Okay, so I have an actual excuse to move all this back then. Cool. Yeah, it'll all be like that. Cool. Very good. Okay. Very good. I could actually deco that. I don't know, I try to avoid deco hulls. Well, completely decoed hulls. Well, smoothed hulls, basically. I try to avoid smoothed deco hulls. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like full deco smoothing. I did that on the Tillman, and it was... maybe it was worth it, I don't know. Why is... Maybe what I'll do is actually that. Okay, yeah, that's better. Lucky guess. I'll have to change that up. Ooh, okay. And another one. The torpedoes are roughly about here-ish. Gee, they're closer to... oh, right there. Whatever, I can figure it out later. Oh, wow, okay, it's even less offsets now. And that looks like it'll be it for the rest of them. Okay. Okay, maybe I should change that up then. Yep, that looks better. I like it more. Okay, going from... No, I'll have to just do it here then. Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And there's no spaces for the torpedoes. Well... No, actually I can change some of these to 3-meter slopes. And just deco over them, I guess. That'll work just fine. Whoops. Oh, good, I do have mirror. Jeez, for a second I didn't see the mirror plane, and I thought, oh god, have I been doing this without mirror this whole time? Mini heart attack right there. Alright, now I can fill up that with that. Just that there will do just fine. Wow, yeah, that is actually turned out way better than I thought it would. Yeah, I guess I can just do this. It'll be a little bit satisfying at least. I'll have to do that, though, right there. Can I get away with that? No. Ooh, wait. I think I know what I can do, though. I might be able to get away with doing it like... No. No, maybe not. Maybe not. How do I do it then? Oh, got an idea. If you're wondering why I'm able to do that and this, it's because of the mod Advanced Mimic UI. Very handy. It's also what is the position, all this stuff here. Well, not this one. This one's normal, but the others. The other 4. Very handy. Very handy. Oh, damn! Alright, maybe I'll just have to use triangle generator then. Oh, or that. Yeah, no, well, I'm gonna have to do it anyway, why not? Good, it is facing the right way. Okay. Apply with mirror. Yeah, I may as well just do it here now. Install, apply with mirror. Paste mirror. That one's a little different, so I'll have to do something else, but... Oh. No, yeah, I could do it now. May as well. And generate, there we go. Apply with mirror. There. That actually makes things much easier to... Huh. Yeah, okay. That works. This is the kind of hull smoothing I did on Petrie. I think that's hard to pronounce. Where I kept the sort of staggered look it has now, but I smoothed out all of this up here, basically. Like I did down here. I guess I could just... You know what? It's not exactly the right place, which... Actually, hang on. I could just move it to the right place. Or is it about there-ish? Yeah, about there-ish. That works. Why not? I was going to have to reset them up anyway, so who cares? Hello, Darth. Welcome to the stream. Oh, is that... no, I'm gonna have to move that anyway. Fuck. Oh well. That... No. Ah. That works. And now we do a little trick here. Ta-da. Actually, maybe I should move it back by one. Wait, where's the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna move it back by one so that I can... Lars Abomination? No! This is just an H-43. So... I mean, kinda, but I didn't design it. I'll do a bit of this. That's... Oh, I did have mirror mode on. Okay, cool. And I guess I'll just do, how do I want to do this? Maybe I'll just deco some circles on the side or something. Give that a shot. I'll pull. With that, that's... Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I guess that'll work, yeah. Copy that, paste. 5, that 1. Ah, I gotta move that actually. About there-ish? Yeah. That works, I think. Yeah, slightly larger, and there. Cool. Bam, torpedo tubes. Should that have its own AI? What? Oh, fuck. Oh god, I'm stupid. When I deleted the weapon controller on the other one, I hit Shift Delete, which deletes everything connected, which in this case was the entire main AI. God, fuck. Okay, copy that. Okay. Whew. Okay, we're saved. I can probably turn that off. I don't need that running right now. That's like the third time I've done that. Accidentally deleting the main AI. That is absolutely tragic. One of these days, I'm gonna do it, not notice, until like at the last minute before I'm done with the ship. Then fix it, and then find out I did not, in fact, fix it. Because a bunch of this stuff is not turning. Alright, before we move on to the stern, may as well fill this in. Get rid of that now, probably. Annoying, it doesn't delete the rest of the crank stuff, but whatever, I guess. Fill. You know what? I'm lazy. I'm gonna do 1 meter blocks. There. Bow is complete. What? Why is there? That's weird. Huh. That's not supposed to be there. I have no idea how that got there. Hopefully I'll be able to remove the fuel engines later on. I wonder if I should make the torpedo tubes a little more defined. No, actually they're about the same as they are on Rodney, so it should be fine. I'll leave them as is. Alright, now I just have this stern to do, and God help me. I'll have to build around the propellers. So let's see, what's the best shape I can do for that? God, I'll have to do shit like that and curve it over. Not ideal. What's worse is that those are the actual propeller positions as far as I can tell. So, yeah. What I might be able to do, though, is... It looks like I can actually move that back a bit. I think. Should work just fine, I think. Maybe. Okay, I think I can work with this. Is that... I don't know what that part is. Whatever. Oof, this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to do, isn't it? Well, at least after the hull is done, all I'll have to do is the belt armor, and then just do a bunch of compartments, fill it with air pumps and whatever, and helium pumps and whatever until it floats, and that's it. It will be done. Oh, and superstructure. Cool. I did, yeah, may as well keep it. Hmm. Actually, maybe I should do this part first. Yeah, alright, that works. I'll just do that. Alright, cool. God, this chair's terrible on my back. Uh, yeah, that'll work just fine. I hope. Oh, I forgot I could stagger them in groups like that. I completely forgot about that. I think I probably better just remove that layer entirely until I'm... Actually, I think instead of doing the H-39 after this ship, I think what I'll do is I'll make Tennessee and Colorado the US battleships, not the states. I'm not building an entire state. Or two, for that matter. Because the advantage is, I'm fairly certain they're exactly the same externally, aside from the main armament, which means I can be lazy and just switch out the turrets, which is amazing, because I get two ships for minimal effort. It's a 2-for-1 deal. It's amazing. I love shit like that. Ah, okay. I'll only have to deco the turrets. Other than that, they'll be like super easy. Might bother with making APS versions of these secondary guns just for the hell of it. I'm also not sure which version of those two ships to make. Whether I should do, you know, the as-built or modernized with all the AA. AA is cool. I like anti-aircraft guns. Gotta swat down those pesky aircraft. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. That actually is looking way better than I thought it would. Alright. Yeah, I'll probably have to deco that a little bit. No big deal. I already decoed that spot to look better, so why not? Wait, how was I doing it? Ah, okay, so the bottom part matches. Please. Okay, it does reach. It does just barely. Ah, god. Damn propeller. Am I gonna have to move it? I might. I might. It would suck, but them's the breaks. I'm not even sure what them's the breaks actually come. Where did that come from? Now let's try. Yeah, there we go. Ah, not quite. Good. Very good. I can do better than that. There. Much smoother transition. Excellent. Alright. So I'm gonna have to figure out how in God's name to do this properly. Preferably without having to move the propeller itself. Really rather not have to do that, because it's in the exact spot it's supposed to be. Also, it's supposed to have a rudder behind it, too, so... It's already been an hour? What the hell? Time flies, huh? Okay, that's all of the up props gone. I'll have to place some back down for roll, and probably pitch control as well, but... Well, The ship it'll be fine for the campaign as long as the main deck can be kept above water without having to use those up props. That's my rule. That's, you know, the rule I'm going to be enforcing on every ship. This is a private edit of Finest Hour, by the way. It's not the official one, so this ship will not be in the official Finest Hour, which I'm pretty sure is like dead. Actually, just straight up dead right now because no one has been submitting ships for it. Which kind of sucks because it's really cool, but I don't know. I don't really have any intention to take over, at least at the moment. Nor interest right now. Because, oh god, I am gonna have to... Right, okay. I don't have any interest on taking that over right now because I just... Well, I have the time. That's absolutely not an issue. It's never an issue to begin with. The issue is just... that would be a lot of responsibility. Like, suddenly I'd be in charge of a whole campaign. And I just don't think I'd be a good fit. Even if I did want to take control. Oh, am I stupid? I know what I could do here. Something I would like to do, if I get a sudden burst of motivation, is to add the Soviets somewhere on the map. And a bunch of Soviet ships. That, I think, would be amazing, because they were a pretty major player, and to not have them here is borderline criminal. I don't know where I'd put them. Maybe, I don't know, like down here or something. There's probably enough space. Up here would be nice too. Maybe I could have them own the British crater. As well as up here, but I'd have to, I think, move. The Germans have a U-boat base that spawns somewhere up here, which I'd have to move. Oh, you can see the terrain there. Cool. But other than that... Oh, and I'd have to make them a capital building too. Or, well, headquarters. Or have someone else do it for me. I don't know. That'd be a lot of work. And I don't know. I really don't know. Would be cool. It would give me an excuse to make Kremlin and Admiral Ushakov. I love an excuse to make big ships. Most of the time, I don't even need one. But, this time I do. Right, that's what I was doing. I was building hull. God, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to move that propeller. Fuck, and this one too, maybe. God knows I'd rather not. Ooh, actually, I can get away with doing that there and then decoing one of those over. Okay, no, I can get away with that. I'll just have to remember... No, that works actually. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, having Soviet ships would be really cool. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Yes, okay, so I can get away with it for this one, for this propeller, but not with the other one, I don't think. I will probably have to move it, unfortunately. I did not okay, I did not consider that. Can it? That's gonna be slightly problematic, I think. Ooh, okay, yeah, that is gonna be problematic. Probably. Oof, that's not gonna be satisfying at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna like this. Ah, but I'll have to do it. Damn, I've got a skill issue, man. It seems that that is the case. I might just give in and move it. God, I did so good on the bow and was going so good on the stern, and then this happened. Like, man. Oh, it's abysmal dog shit now. Career over. Well, at the very least, it isn't absolutely terrible. I just have to bear with it for a bit. No, no, come on. Maybe I can get away with doing this? I wonder. Ooh, okay, that's promising. No, is it this one? Just the one I'm looking for? No, it is this one. That's the one. Right there and there as well. Okay. All this just to avoid moving some propellers. Absurdity. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Yep. Of course. This fucking sucks, actually. Oh, what am I gonna do here? I'm not gonna have to do something stupid like this, am I? God. Maybe I should just give it and move the damn thing. I technically don't need that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go. Okay. Well, that's quote-unquote solved, I guess. Hmm. Yeah. Maybe I should actually... One second. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, alright, that works. I guess. Not entirely happy with it, but... I'll live. I'll live. Not the end of the world. Despite what some people may tell you. No, because that would just be... Oh. No, I could do that, actually. I just can't do it for... that. Whatever. Well, I've got that done, so I may as well just... Yeah. Alright, cool. Bothers me how the beam slopes aren't by default facing the same direction as the 1 meter slope. It's not that big a deal, but it does still bother me slightly. Should be good. So I can just fill that in and yep. Alright. Ah, it's much easier to see. I think, yeah, okay, did it all for that. Alright, let's deck over that. Alright, and that is the hull done. Well, oh, wait, I forgot some decos. Never mind, I take it back. Oh, and I missed that. I may as well just smooth it out here. Alright, onto smoothing. 6.5, 1, 1, 2. There. Ah. That's why I didn't stagger them like that before. I see. I have the option of just not doing it, or like staggering it like that. But that kind of looks bad, doesn't it? I'm not happy with it. Well, I guess I'll just have to deal with some of it not being sloped, or smoothed, I guess. Or here's an idea, I could just... Nah, getting rid of all the smoothing is a bad idea, I don't like that. Ooh, idea. Work smarter, not harder. It's gonna have to be a special case, probably. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. And here... How am I gonna do that, actually? I'll have to resort to that. That sucks, but it is what it is. God, I hate that ridge there so much, it's so bad. I'll just have to deal with it. Maybe my standards are just too high. Ah, rudders. Right, might as well just mark them out now. About there-ish? A little bit closer, I think. Right there, and about the same spacing? Slightly closer. No, same spacing, yeah. Right there. That's where the rudders will be. I swear to God, this chair's gonna give me scoliosis. Jesus Christ, it's so bad. Yeah, I'll have to do it here too. It is what it is. Oh, hang on, I actually did it on the front here. So what I can do, go over here. Yeah, I'll have to probably do that part manually. Oh well. Doesn't look like there's anywhere else I can use that. I think I might have to just resort to this right there, which kind of sucks. That kind of works though. I'll take it. Okay, yeah. I'll just have to do this. One, A, 0, C. Oh, that's suboptimal. Okay. No, that is where I need it. Okay. And C, negative 3.5. Yeah, right there. Negative, positive, 2. There. Where's the normal? Yeah, okay, cool. There's that. Oh, I did not need it. Nope. Nope. We're doing that. We are redoing that right now. Oh, it's just... Oh, I didn't even need to... Yeah, this is going well. You... Yeah. Just have to do... Positive, positive, negative 3.5? Yeah. And delete. I wonder if I can... Ah, I can. Very good. I'll just do this. Anywhere else that needs to be placed? I don't think so. Nope. Doesn't look like it. And that's it. I just need to do this bit now. Alright. Okay. Very good. That's all basically done. Aside from some, edge case uh, smoothing in some places. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that's whole. Yep. Of course I only noticed that now. Ah, good enough, I guess. I'll take it. I'll take it. This, though. How do I deal with you? I'll probably have to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Okay. I do know how I can use a shortcut here. Can use that. Right there. Alright. Okay, right here. What can I get away with? I'd be able to get away with one of these, actually. Ah, so I can. Excellent. Right here, though, I cannot. Well, oh, can I get away with two, though? I just... Nope, no, I can't. So what I'll probably have to do... Yeah, I'll have to use triangle generator again. Oh, well. Oh, yeah, because that turns... That's a 5, yeah, that's what I'll have to do. My only choice. At least this time. That'll be fine, okay. Five, 1, 0.5, that. Reverse normal. 8, 3.5, negative, and then negative 2.5. There. Excellent. Alright. Pretty good. I don't know if I want to smooth all of this. At least not right now, I don't think. God, this is so weird. Why'd they design it like that? But whatever. That's not what I meant to do. That was the wrong key entirely. Now I place an air pump. Flooding. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, yeah, of course it's flooding there. Why wouldn't it be? That's it, I think? Yeah? Nope, missed some. Oh, it's straight up counting that as... Okay. Explosive warhead and torpedo sonar. Gotcha. Oh, it's actually got more health. Yeah, I'll just use that then. Alright, I'll have to just do that manually. Well, it provides some modicum of protection for that, so... I'll take it. I wonder if it'll float without the, Oh, I should probably save it first. There. Wow! Actually does float. And properly, too. Huh. Not what I expected at all. I honestly expected it to just, like, I don't know, tip over or something. But no, it's actually floating pretty well. If it's a bit stern heavy. Okay, so I might not actually need this engine back here. Can I get rid of it? I wonder. You know what? Maybe I can. Is this not sealed? What do you mean it's still leaking? Bullshit. How is it still leaking? What? Don't tell me that. Is that not airtight? No, it's still leaking. No, it wasn't leaking. It was just straight up lying to me. Gotcha. Okay. As usual. Yeah, okay, so I think I can get rid of that engine back there, which will save a bit on weight. Ah, right. Fill that in there. There. Alright. That's better. I've reduced weight slightly. So I'll probably need a little more helium pumps aft than fore. Time for some screenshots of the hull so that I can show off later. Alright, screenshots taken. Rudders? Yeah, let's do rudders. Anything except the superstructure. Here we go. Alright, how big are these things? Oh wow, these are actually pretty damn big rudders. These 5? Yeah, they're the 5-meter props. They're not quite as large as I thought they were, but still pretty damn big. Okay, that's where the back of it is. Okay, so... So... like that, I think? No, it's actually supposed to be slightly higher. Oh, is it pointing backwards? Oh, so it was. Huh. Yep, and that is 1 out of... No, that is 2 out of 4 rudders that it had, or was going to... designed with. 1 out of 4 that it was designed... Why? Oh, no, I guess I can understand why. Oh, there. No, wait. There? No, did I get the curve? I might have gotten the curve slightly wrong. That looks a little more faithful. There we go. 4 rudders. This thing's gonna turn pretty damn quickly. Let's get it up to speed. Oh yeah, now I can actually figure out its max speed. It's probably not gonna be too fast, I wouldn't think. Because I believe no, H41 I made uses medium motors. This uses large, so it might get to a higher top speed. I don't know. I would not expect it to, judging by how... please don't make me have to use actual steam engines. Not because they're bad, I just don't feel like it. Also, I'd have to armor them, because like it'd all be back here, and that's, you know, it'd just be a pain in the ass. Alright, well, what about this then? Nah, is that not gonna work? Oh, this one's still putting in full power and it's not. Oh, that's land. Well, let's try the rudders now. How fast does she turn? Quite fast for her size, it seems. Interesting. Will it hit? Oh, it is hitting a higher RPM though. Alright, I'll just add in a couple more here then. But I placed the fucking wheels backwards, are you kidding me? That is so stupid. Wow, I'm actually almost out of engine power. I might have to add that third engine back. Or fifth? Fifth engine. I'll have to add that fifth engine back, maybe. What's this? Oh, right. That's a bug. There. Okay. Now I can see the island I almost ran into. Oh, not actually. Full speed, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need that extra engine. Oh, this damn thing. Okay, yeah. There. Is there a model of Hanover? Yes, yes there is. On Sketchfab that I can look at. Let's look at the rudders. And it's only got 2 rudders. Of course it does. Well, at least I know how they're attached. So I can do... Actually, I should probably be using heavy armor there, if anything. Well, speed's a little bit better, but not by much. Okay, so it is actually achieving a decent speed. That's good. Cool. We're all good there. I could decor the rudders, but honestly, I don't feel like it right now. It's not actually the most accurate attachment. But I think it'll probably do. At least for now. Okay, so now I just gotta do compartments and superstructure. I think you know what? Maybe what I'll do, I'll fit in that 5th engine up here, because there's a bunch of room up here, and I need to weigh the bow down anyway. I'll have to do superstructure as well. Maybe I'll save that for next time. That's why it looks... Oh! Is this one... This rudder is apparently smaller than the other one. Odd. But sure, okay. Where is it? There. Oh? 12 blocks will fall. Ah, those blocks. Okay. Nice. Ah, right, I need to fill in this. Color 8. Just need to fill in where it pokes out there. Like here. I thought I saw... Huh? No, I didn't. There, and... Alright, cool. I believe that was it? Ooh, I spied something. Right there. 0.5, 0.5. There, hole filled. Right there could be a little better. It's probably fine for now, though. I'll have to do slope there. Yeah, alright, that works. Alright. Gonna post some screenshots real quick. Alright. I wonder if I should I just switch to steam? Do I even have the space to do efficient large steam in here? Efficient large steam engines are not very space efficient. They're usually very large, much larger than fuel engines for the same efficiency. I've got... these have a peak power per material of 750. Standard, like, single-stage steam will run you about, like, 350 power per material, which is not very good. It's not terrible. Well, it might be terrible. But, you know, it's not the literal worst thing you can imagine. Is that? Yeah, that's the ammo, so... Well, if the ship's ammo detonates, it's probably already dead anyway, so... May as well put the AI right next to it, right? No, that's... Never mind, that sounds like a stupid idea. Yep, so I'll just need to do the belt armor, which will consist of just 2 layers of metal, since I'm counting the wedges as part of the belt. And then compartment walls, and then the superstructure, and then a bit of deck detail, and then it'll be done! And I can move on to making some standard battleships. Uh, Alright. Okay, I'm done throwing the screenshots around. I could just move on to the superstructure instead of doing the stuff under here, but... I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I'm not sure about. Well... Ooh. How do I want to do this? Okay, so... God, how do I want to do this? I'm really not sure. Maybe I should fill in this space first. Did I give this? Yeah, I gave it the colors of Bismarck, so it should match perfectly fine. Alright, that's good. That's good. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's good. Alright, how much this is empty space here? A decent amount, actually. Probably get away with doing that much, I think? And that all the way across. Alright, that works-ish. Maybe I should just make the funnels... No, maybe I won't make them the same size. I don't know. No, I won't. I'll keep them separate sizes. I suppose we could put in some stabilization. These turrets actually do look a little small. Maybe I should make them wider. I can't do combat trials yet because it's got no belt armor. I think I'm losing the drive to work for the moment. Maybe I should just end it here. About two. It's been 2 hours already? Jesus. How? Like, what? That's crazy. Yeah, maybe I'll just call it here. Oh. Apparently I was recording. Ah, okay. Thought I had that keybind there. Have to clear out that folder later then. I suppose while I wait for the caffeine to kick back in, I'll show off the weapons. For the ship's weapons, we have simple 20mm AA guns. They're, well, simple weapons, not so practically useless, but they're just because. We've got some 37mm simple weapons and some and an APS variant that I made, well, an APS version that I made so that the AA is actually somewhat effective. And we've got 105mm guns here, also APS, but using simple weapon meshes. Then 150mm guns, same deal as the others. And oh, didn't show off the stats there. And 40mm guns. There's rail use is slightly higher, but the RPM is limited, so it's fine. There's the stats. Scary shells. Well, as far as Finest Hour goes, they're scary. Thick-ish armor, metal wedges with some of that. So, pretty thick armor. Not a pushover. She can pretty easily soak up damage. Well, the secondary and AA guns can't. They will pop if you look at them wrong. At least they did on the other ship. That's a... Did I spawn that one? I don't think I did. This is an older build. Much older build. I think... God, 2020? Maybe 2021 was when this is built. The internals are entirely different, though. Same with all of the guns, except these and these. Those are where they were placed. Where's the connection rules thing that sometimes pops up? No, these were placed before... I thought they were, though. Oh, I guess they weren't placed. I guess I didn't make the ship before the connection rules update. About... I don't know, however many years ago. 4, maybe? 4 or 5 years ago. This uses same turret caps as this one. Actually, these came first, so that uses the same turret caps as that, except they're slightly longer. And the barrels are also longer. These are 420mm guns, 16.5 inch. Because this is an H-41. Same secondary armament as this. It's about the same speed. Lower firepower, because none of the 37mm guns are APS. I think I'll keep it that way. Let's see, what else? Yeah, most of the ship is, like, super old. So, like, funnels, most of the stuff is made with mimics, and not decos. I think these are an exception, these are more up-to-date than the others. Could be wrong, though. This is absolutely all mimics. Yeah, see, right there. All mimics. Very old ship. Slightly spruced up. It doesn't have a bow shear. I'm not sure if I want to correct that or not. I probably won't. Just because there's no need. This is one of the ships that me and my buddy will be encountering in our Finest Hour campaign once we actually get around to it. I've still got... How many ships left do I have to do? Aside from that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 6 basically required ships. 4 standard battleships, American ones. The H-39, and the Tillman IV-2. And including that one, that makes 7 ships that need to be completed, I think, before we do the campaign. There is also the H-42, but I don't really have... Depending on which source you go to for that, it is either the same guns as that, or the same guns as that. There is no in between. There are no versions of it with 18-inch guns, 457mm for those who don't use the Freedom system. So I think I'm probably just going to skip it. There's no point. It would just be a larger version of that, or a smaller version of that with the exact same armament, except for the main... Well, no, including the main guns, actually. Just slightly thicker armor. So, you know, there's no point in building it. So I'm going to skip it entirely. The H-39s, on the other hand, were actually laid down. 2 of them were laid down. They had a couple thousand tons of steel, shaped and, I think, installed. They did not get very far in construction. Lovely bug. They didn't get very far in construction, so, you know, it is what it is. But they were laid down. I think I'll go with Hindenburg for their name. For the name of that one. Yeah. I did not save it. There we go. Now I've saved it. So, you know, not the best decorated ship. Not the best looking ship in Finest Hour. At least this private version, but... You know, it's okay. Not great, not terrible. Just adequate. Hull shaping is old, though. As with the rest of the ship, but... Yeah. I think I might just end the stream here.